Hi guys, welcome back to Zona Zuma, Zonanya si Zumarovsky. So for those who are new in this channel, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Zumaro and I'm Global Korea Scholarship 2020 holder. I'm currently in Seoul National University to take my Korean language course before moving to my PhD program in Advanced Nuclear Engineering at the Pohang Institute of Science and Technology. So in this video, I would like to talk about the frequently asked questions or FAQ for Global Korea Scholarship as the application is approaching. And I dedicated my time for this because last year I had only the guideline and one of my junior in bachelor degree that I asked a lot, and I think it would be good for me to to try to cover the questions that I had previously in order to help you to prepare better. So in this video, we talk about the requirements for the Global Korea Scholarship application. Let's just jump to it. And before that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and if you have another question, just comment. And also don't forget to share for those people who are interested in applying for the scholarship. All right, so the first one is about nationality. Is there any restriction of eligible citizenship? Yes, there are some restrictions. Applicant is not Korean citizen. Applicant's parents are not Korean citizen. Applicant is not holding Korean dual citizenship. I hope this is clear. Then, how if my parents and I were Korean? In this case, you have to submit renunciation proof of Korean citizenship your parents and you have had hold. To be honest, I don't know what is renunciation proof of Korean citizenship. You might need to ask directly to your government or the NIID directly, as I was not Korean anyway, and my parents were not Korean too. So I don't know what is this renunciation proof. There is an exception for this. For overseas Korean who hold Japanese citizenship, you can apply as long as your parents hold Japanese permanent residency permit. Then the next one is about age. Is there any age restriction? Yes, unfortunately there is age restriction. Applicant is not older than 40 years old as of September 1st in the year of applicant. So for you who will be 41 years old as of the September 1st, I think you have really small chance to I think to pass for this. Even they will not look at your application anyway. But there is there is any exception for age restriction? Good news is there is. So the exception is if you're academic professor who are under 45 years old and hold citizenship of one of the official development assistants or ODA, you can apply. This was the 107 countries in the list for last year. It might change for this year. They might add new countries or they might even remove new countries according to the bilateral cooperation between Korea and those countries. You just need to make sure that you check the guideline for this country's list. Let's move to the degree. This is quite important anyway. What are the degree requirements? So for master degree applicants, you must hold bachelor's degree or equivalent, and for PhD or doctoral degree applicants, you must hold master degree or equivalent. So this video is only for the master and PhD. So if you are the research applicant and also the language training professional applicants, I believe you should need to check another video from another people because it will not be covered here. I'm not graduated yet. Can I still apply? Yes, as long as you can make sure that you can provide official degree, certificate, or diploma and final academic transcript before specific date set by NIID. So the date is mostly around August 31st in the year of acceptance before the first day of your either Korean language course or your degree program. So there is really strict rules here. If you fail to submit the document by the deadline, your scholarship will be cancelled. Even though if you enter Korea before August 31st, then you still not be able to provide the document. They will send you back and you have to pay everything they have paid for you. Okay, so I got my degree in Korea. Can I apply? Yes and no. Yes, if you're overseas Korean adopters and previous GKS scholars. No, if you're not either of them. I think it's clear. I did an exchange in Korean university. Can I apply? Yes, you can apply even if you have previously studied in Korean university as an exchange or visiting student. So it's not regular student. The next one is, what is the minimum GPA to apply? It depends on the grading scale system in your country. So it's going to be 2.64 on a scale of 4.0, 2.80 on a scale of 4.3, 2.91 on a scale of 4.5 scale, and 3.23 on a scale of 5. What is the score percentile? Overall, you have to get 80% or above on the 100 point scale. So there is one, like benefit if you have ranked within top 20% in your class. It would be really great for you to boost your mark. Okay, how if my country has no GPA grading system? In this case, you have to submit an official document issued by university describing the university's grade system. What if I have different GPA grading systems? So this might be confusing for some people. So you can refer to Appendix A for GPA Conversion Table. This table, you can find it in a guideline. It's available in the GKS notice when they published the guideline, and also another list of documents. So for example, here you have 12 maximum grading system. Just like put your final GPA divided by 12, so you make sure you get the percentage, and you just put it in the 100-point scale. So if you got, for example, 90.5, just got it 90.5, or you can make it 96. I hope this is clear. What if my score is lower than minimum required? I'm sorry, your applicant will be disqualified. They will not even look at your application if you have the score below the minimum required. But I think this minimum is really low anyway, compared to another scholarship. So you might be not worried about this. Okay, the next one is about health. What are health conditions required? Applicant must be in good health, both physically and mentally. What can disqualify me in regard to health condition? First, if you're positive on drug test. The second, if you carry serious illness, for example, tuberculosis. So Korea is really crazy with the health condition. You just need to make sure you avoid any, like serious illness, or don't ever do drug test a day after you did drug. So I don't know, just make sure you don't have this both. I have an asthma, allergy, and or wearing glasses. Will I be disqualified? As long as medical examination results state that you are eligible to study in Korea, you will be fine. I'm wearing glasses and I have allergy, and also I have asthma, so I'm still here. Don't worry. The next one is about restriction. Is there any other restriction? Yes. You can't apply if you have attained degree in Korea. So if you were a regular student in Korea, you cannot apply for this. You are forbid to apply if you have previously refused the scholarship after being accepted as a final candidate. So they will announce you final candidate list, and by that day, for example, you said, oh, I don't want to go to Korea, so you are forbidden to apply the next year. You can't apply if you are a GKS scholar who is applying unless you hold topic level 5 or 6. So actually GKS scholars who are accepted last year and you wanted to reapply again, you need to have a level 5 or 6 of the topic in order to reapply. Is there any preference? So can I boost my applications with privilege? Yes. So Global Korea Scholarship has preference that prioritize applicant by first language proficiency. So if you have TOPIK or TOEFL, TOEIC, or IELTS, you will be prioritized compared to the other. If your study field is in natural science and engineering, you will be prioritized over the other. If your major is industrial professional training project, of course you will be prioritized again. This one is about citizenship. So if you're academic professor from developing countries, especially ODA recipient, so you might get your application boosted. The study field, so natural science and engineering. Okay, I studied already. And then the next one is family. If you're descendant of Korean war veteran, you will add 5% additional of your total mark. And then the financial, if you are from low income or underprivileged background, you will be prioritized over the others. And the last one is generation. The third generation or post generation of overseas Korean will be prioritized. So there is tension here. These are additional points. If you have none of above privilege, don't you worry about it. Make sure you have high GPA, stunning statement of purpose, and credible recommendation letters. I bet it's gonna be fine for you to compete with the others. So that's all of it for the requirement of the Global Korea Scholarship. I hope you good luck and see you in South Korea. And this is my Instagram if you would like to follow me or ask me directly to my Instagram. See you, bye-bye.